Good afternoon and good evening to all. Myself Vaibhav. In today's session, we are seeing the dollar has continued to go from strength to strength. The upward momentum which started in yesterday's session has only strengthened today with the possibility of dollar ending the week on the highest level against major currencies. In this environment where dollar bulls are holding sway, we will be looking to profit from the momentum with long trades in US dollar. I think there are opportunities emerging in USD CAD in particular, which is seeing a fresh breakout after stagnating in narrow trading range for past many days. Gold is seeing a break below important level of US dollar 1800 per ounce and it is likely to drop further. So in it also we can keep searching for opportunities to short and for that we will only need to do is to find the optimum trading levels. On the data front, we will limit ourselves to some key data points related to the euro area and the US economy. We received final print for the inflation rate for euro area for the month of August. It has been confirmed at 3%, which was in line with the expectations, and consequently we didn't see much of a reaction in the euro in aftermath of the release. For US, the major economic release for the day was consumer survey by University of Michigan. It has only brought more cheers to dollar bulls as data was upbeat. The consumer expectations have risen to 67.1 in September from 65.1 in the prior month. Inflation expectations remain constant at 2.9%. Even consumer sentiments, which had hit the decade low last month, have improved this time around, though slightly, to 71 for the current month of September. Now let's see what's happening in the technical side and what are the levels which we can capitalize on in the USD CAD, and afterwards we will also consider the trading opportunities in the gold. Let's start the technical segment with the USD CAD's technical outlook. This is the daily time frame chart, and here as you can see the USD CAD has been consolidating closer to the 1.26 level for last many days. And if we consider the price moves for last 2 months, after getting higher closer to 1.28 in the month of July, the USD CAD has gone into the consolidation while holding close to this price formation of prior swing high. We had 1.25 acting as the lower band for the USD CAD, while its upside gains were capped just below 1.3. And after finding the support this time around as well, the USD CAD is likely to move higher, and in course of time, we can expect the USD CAD to move toward this prior swing high of around 1.29. And it is showing the signs already in today's session. We are seeing sharp move, and it is trying to get closer to 1.28. We will see how the day closes, and no matter where it closes exactly, I think for next couple of days the momentum is clearly bullish, and we will do well to keep looking for buy on dips strategy, buy on dips opportunities in the USD CAD as we have this fresh breakout above the immediate swing highs. Mostly we will have to take help of the lower time formation for optimum trade entries, where we have this central pivot point around which this consolidation was taking place for last couple of days. If we consider this breakout now above the prior swing high, I think moving forward we can consider 1.27 to be a critical support. And as we have this prior consolidation highs along with the central pivot point, which is not really far off from 1.27, we can keep looking for buy opportunities as long as USD CAD is holding well above 1.27. So if you haven't been able to profit in today's session, I think even Monday onwards you will have to keep looking, keep searching for opportunities to go long. And as I said, it will be better if we adapt a buy on dip strategy at the current valuation, as we have already seen sharp move in today's session. it will be difficult to get entry. But after due consolidation, we can take a fresh look, and we can rely on this pivot point formation along with the regression curve, which is almost flat. But the key thing to take note of is the price action is now in the upper band, and if it crosses on the higher side, if the price moves beyond this upper band of the regression curve, then in due course of time we can expect it to incline on the higher side. So for optimum entry and exit, we will have to keep in mind the prior swing highs, and if we have to go for any trade, it should be closer to these prior swing highs while keeping the stop loss below the day's low. Or you can even utilize this convergence area of the three SMAs. These three SMAs, 50, 100 and 200 SMAs, converge closer to 1.265, and this is where the major support lies in near term. And as long as we have this support holding well, we can be fairly confident of profiting for a buy trade, for a long trade in the USD CAD. So we will have to keep looking for opportunities where we can minimize our stop loss, and that means we have to buy it closer to this critical level, and above it only. If we see any dip below it, then of course we will have to give up on our thoughts. But as long as these levels hold, we can be fairly confident. And on the higher side, in swing type trading, you can even wait it out for the move towards 1.29. And if you have to take purely intraday trade, then even in that case, I think the possibility of targeting 1.28 is quite there, and that is also going to provide you a good risk reward ratio. For any entry closer to 1.27, you can keep the stop loss below this immediate support zone, and that is going to require a stop loss of around 50 pips, and on the higher side a move towards 1.28 is quite probable there. Now let's consider what's happening in the gold. Gold saw steep decline in yesterday's session. It declined more than 2 percentage point. In today's session, we have price action rather muted, but the undertone is bearish. And after consolidating, after holding closer to 1,760 per ounce level, the gold is again seeing bearish momentum, getting better of it and pushing it lower. Now it is trading close to the price levels of US dollar 1750, and in coming days it is likely to drop further, and we have this price formation where we had this dip, the sharp dip closer to the price of US dollar 1680 last time around. And if we consider this range, then I think again this time around we can expect the gold to continue to decline till it reaches the support zone. We don't really have any major support inside closer to the current level, and in that case, given the fact that we had this breakout on the bearish side yesterday only, we can expect next couple of days to be favorable to short sale trades. And in such circumstances, all we have to do is keep looking for sale on rally points. And if we consider the pivot point series, here we have the central pivot point around the price zone of US dollar 1770 per ounce, and this is where today's selling accelerated. We had this retracement of salt in early hours of today's session, but as the US session began, and we have seen again the sellers pushing the gold lower, and it is now trading closer to the yesterday's low. With the regression curve also pointing southward, we can pretty much expect the gold to deepen its fall, and the next support zone is going to be this first support of this month's pivot point series, which is there around US dollar 1710. So we have this room of almost 2 percentage point on the lower side, and the stop loss is not going to be much wide either. We can utilize this central pivot point as a critical marker, and as long as price action is unfolding below this central pivot point, we can be quite confident in our trading approach. All we have to do is keep looking for optimum trades. In that respect, we can take the help of this immediate price formation. We can utilize the day's high to act as the guiding factor, guiding light, and we can also take help of the 50 SMA, which is also catching up with the price action. And as the week is wrapping up, will we are not really in position to take fresh trades today, but once we come back for trading on Monday, by then I think a lot more clarity will be there. And as we have this bearishness prevailing in the gold, we can continue to rely on these short on rally approach, and we can try to get the entry points as close as possible to these 50 SMA, which I'm expecting to be lot lower when we come back for trading on Monday, while keeping the stop loss little above these 100 SMA. I think this approach should hold well, and if we have to rely on the price action, the stop loss will work out too wide. So instead of that, we can take help of the central pivot point of this month pivot point series, along with these two SMAs on the hourly time frame. And I think this formation should hold well, and on the lower side we can expect the move towards the price of US dollar 1700 in coming days. So that's my take looking at the current price formation of the gold. If any of you have any query or any idea to share, you can write to me in the feedback section, and I would be more than happy to take the discussion forward. Before I sign off, I would also like to remind of the risk associated with trading in the financial instrument, and one should be careful while using the information provided. For further coverage of the market developments, you can check out the Ducoscopy Analytics page. For for trading, you can utilize this JForex platform. We are also available on the Facebook. Do join us there. Thank you all for joining in. Have a fabulous day and the weekend ahead. See you on Monday. Till then, goodbye.